All right, Coach, the bright lights of Broadway just to the east of us, and we are under the lights as well at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Right set, 29, Alpha, Sugar. Rip.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Check. Fresno. 72. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Brady. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings him 3rd and inches.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey, and he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Paul. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Here we go, D. All day, defense.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's Brady to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check. Check. He's coming. We got double up. Recon, 132 fighter.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
36. Mike, 36. Watch the backer. Red 80. Set. Motion. Watch 32.
Darnold on 3rd down. Open man is Anderson. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Red 80. 49. Protein spill. 49.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A give to Bell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Kyle Van Noy able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Hey, Haywood. 54 Mike. Red 80. Jet. Red 80.
Darnold. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Week 7 in the NFL wrapping up tonight. Not too early to look ahead to Week 8. Already the halfway point of the season. My goodness. But we started out with a good one. In the NFC, Washington taking on Minnesota from U.S. Bank Stadium. Kickoff scheduled for 8:20 Eastern, 7:20 local there in the Twin Cities.
Hey, Zoo. Hey, Alabama.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mike, 20. Check and reload.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's complete. It's Watson. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Steve 6.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Brady now on first down. Got Gordon open, completes it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Here's McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a third down. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing is Brady on third down. And Watson has it right side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Patriots.
Brady now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. A gain of 6 there on first.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, let's go.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got one. Hey, switch gears. Young lady. Hey, echo.
Darnold from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Tackles.
On first down, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
You're not ready. Out, man, 80. Motion. Hey, Charlie. 56 to Mike.
To the air again, Darnold. Nunez got it, complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Catanzaro's kick is good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Exit. Get the ball. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Yo, 80.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check 37. Man, 80. Hey, check. Mike 50. Mike. Here we go.
Darnold now to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Here we go. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
Oh, 80.
Share.
Hey, orbit. Oh, 80. Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Found his target, it's Anderson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That goes for a gain of 31.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Man, 80.
Mark 50. Let's go, defense.
After the sack on 1st down, Darnold is brought in by Jamison Crowder. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Red 80.
Check. Big gas.
Greystone travel.
Alert 3.
Yo, 80. It's it.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now a handoff. Running left is Bell. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Side. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Here we go.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Tackle made by Zaire Franklin.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Slam, slam, slam. Slam.
Lady.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
The Jets on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. The give is to Bell. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Hey, Delta.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now Brady eluding the pressure right. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Hey, wahoo!
You don't want it.
And we're going to get a timeout here as the play clock was down to 2. And they'll have 2 remaining. So on now comes the Jets offense as they're going to go for 2 here.
In your face. Right there. 54.
Go!
54 Mike. Here we go, G. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Here we go.
Switch up. Mike, 50.
After the interception, here's Darnold to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Any weapon.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Tom Brady needing a fourth-quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the fourth quarter like they are now. On 2nd and 7, Brady. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are back within a score. The point after try for Gostkowski. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Jets 19, Patriots 14.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. To throw is Darnold. Caught here by Bell. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Here's Bell. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Mike 54.
Hey, watch your leg. Check. Lady. Cut.
Kill.
Bell. The tackle made by Derek Rivers. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
80. Get that quarterback. And all coach. 5. Check 25.
Here's Darnold. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. 54.
Mike, 54. I'm coming for you, son.
72.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ricky. 36.
Hey, 66.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Sugar.
Brady gonna throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Christian McCaffrey, last year's catch leader among running backs, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Take it.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the screen.
Here's a give to Bell running left. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Whoa! Let's get it.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, here's Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Result of the play, first down and 10.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Switch. Watch switch.
They'll give this to Bell running right. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try the left side. Bell. They're able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
Let's put that team on the box.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Mike 54. Watch the run.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Check 24. Watch 24.
They'll try the right side with Bell. There he goes inside the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Wait, set. Alabama. 380.
What's the run? They're running it. Alert, flare. Alert.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Wait, set. 53.
Check. Watch 54.
To throw is Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Edelman was the intended target. 3rd down here. New England on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
He's checking.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend. So for the Jets, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, the loss drops them back to 4 and 3 so far. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.